Welcome back to Krendar's Adventures. Now, as promised previously, my eye surgery has been done. So I'll look like this weirdo for a little while until we all get used to that. Um, Also, other news. It's only been a couple of days for you guys since the last episode, but I was recording a whole bunch of stuff in advance so that I would be ready for the surgery, and so that while I was recovering from it, I wouldn't have to worry about missed video episodes. So the last episode was actually 2 weeks ago for me. But during that time, I went back and I noticed that The Evil Within 1 was only about $20 now, so I figured, even though since I've never played it before, but I've only ever watched it before, I figured I would go back and grab it now that it's cheap and play it myself. And first of all, I'm glad that I didn't record any of it because it is a really slow-paced game. Painfully slow. And there are parts of the game that are such difficult, not even just regular difficulty, but just keep getting you with cheap bullshit. So there's parts of the game where you have to redo it like 10 or 20 or 30 times to get through it. I think by the end of the game there was a death counter, and I was at like 120 or more deaths for the whole game. Maybe 130. But I did get through the game, so I do have a better understanding of the overall plot now. And holy shit, there was a DLC pack that had a short mission where you played as Kidman, and holy shit, was there a bombshell dropped at the end of that one. So, if you folks remember the whole thing with his wife and his kid, there was actually a lot of documents in the first game talking about how he met his wife, how they fell in love, how they got married, how they had a kid, and then the eventual house fire and the kid's funeral and all that. And then, of course, in this game we learned that maybe she's not actually dead after all. But even his wife went missing at the end because she was investigating. She thought there was some sort of conspiracy behind the fire and the disappearance of their daughter. And so she went missing investigating it. And at the end of the Kidman DLC, we see her. Myra is working for Mobius with Kidman. So this makes me wonder if maybe Myra was behind the disappearance and conspiracy. So I guess we got that to keep in mind as we play this game now. Also, that weird, creepy administrator guy at the beginning was like Kidman's antagonist. And he was like had some sort of like weird Slenderman darkness powers, and he infested her at the end. Like, she had to fight him in STEM. She defeated him and seemingly killed him, but then he like infected her. Like, you know, on the menu, like, we can't see it right now, but on the main screen, you know how there's that symbol that looks like an upside down L, like a spike. That symbol was on the palm of his hand like a scar. And after she beat him in STEM and learned that he had infested her or something, she got that scar on her palm in the real world. So I have to wonder if either there's an Inception level thing happening where she was still in STEM and didn't realize it, or maybe there's some actual real world supernatural stuff going on here. Anyway, that's a lot of information we didn't have before. That's interesting. Okay, so I have a shotgun now. I have these bolts for the crossbow thing. Well, how's my ammo levels actually? Pretty good. Oh shit. Wasted a... Hold on, I'm gonna load my game. I just wasted the heal pack. That was silly. I'm surprised it didn't even let me use it considering I was at full health. Anyway, things might be a little weird for me for a bit because the control scheme in this game is slightly different than it was in the other game. You can actually change it back to the way it was in the other game, but I think it's actually a little bit better here. I just need to get used to it. Love the fact that it goes through doors way faster now. It was excruciatingly slow before. Yeah, I don't seem to have any, I thought... Actually, I guess I wasn't at full health before, but I still don't want to use a heal item, you know? I want that, I want that. This. Let's have that be my waypoint. Okay. Now, I don't know how to feel about the fact that the first game had matches as a game mechanic. Because enemies would, unless you damage them really, really severely badly, most enemies would get back up after you defeated them. Unless you burned the body. But in this game, we don't seem to have that. Now, I don't know... I've got mixed feelings about that, because on one hand... On the one hand, it was a bit of a pain in the ass, because you had a limited number of matches you could find, and it was basically, it's, wait a second, what the... My melee button. On the one hand, I mean, it's an extra level of resource management, which can actually be fun if it's done well. On the one hand, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but on the other hand, it was... Okay, it's just RT unless I'm actually aiming, right? Also, I have a question about this goop thing. Watch this. He looks kind of like he's siphoning it up with some sort of syringe or something, but there's nothing in his hands. What is he siphoning that goop up with? Anyway. So it seemed like an extra pain in the ass level at first with the matches, but you can use it to your advantage too, because you could essentially kill active enemies with them as well. Because they had a slight AoE, so let's say you're fighting a pack of like 5 enemies that are really close to each other. Which happened a few times. You could shoot the first one to drop him to the ground, then quickly drop a match on him while everybody else is clustered over his body. You might get hit by one of the other guys, but you would, the AoE would kill all 5 of them once you drop the match. So you just killed 5 guys with basically 1 shotgun. Or a couple of bullets. Uh-oh.
Shit, saw me.
Stand up. Ouchies. Okay, how much, healing stuff do I have left? Oh yeah, there's, got information about those things. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, wait. Do I have, like, files? Tutorials. Let's see. First game. Yeah, we had the medical syringes and we had the med kits. The med kits would actually be much more rare, but they would fill up your health and actually raise your max health. Don't know if that's what happens here. I guess we'll find out. Three of those. Let's watch our max health and see if it moves. Doesn't seem to have moved, but we were low in health and we needed the boost anyways. Got this thing that says change type. Does it mean ammo type? Oh, the type of pistol. Okay. We have that burst piece of crap. Okay. But the medkit is also not giving us the weird side effects either. So in the first game, it would raise your maximum health permanently as well, but it would also like be like drunk and swaggering for like a good 5-6 seconds after using it, so you couldn't really use it in combat. I can't smash this? Alright. Alright. Oh, goop. Free goop. Have I been in here yet? I'm not sure if I can even get in there. I kind of want to snoop. Actually, this does look familiar. I think I have. Yeah, this is when I was going to the train thing. Okay. Thought I saw a shiny, though. Herb I can take? No. Nothing in the trash bin for me? Okay. Fine. Ah.
Cache is open. Supposed to get supplies if every cache is overrun with those things. Shit! How am I supposed to get supplies if every cache is overrun with those things? That should do it. You're not getting out of there, shitheels. How am I supposed to get
That's where we're going. Okay. Wait, hold on. What was that? Dead guy over here. Oops. Wrong button. I think that was going to happen at least once. I get reacquainted with these things. Right in front of me. What's this guy? Okay, let's see. Definitely use more bullets after that little battle I just had. Alright, is there anybody else around? By the way, don't mind me if my eye seems a little strangely squinty now and then. I'm still a little bit sensitive to bright light, so if there's a lot of bright light happening on the screen, I'm probably going to be a little squinty. Here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this weird Slenderman Mobius Administrator guy. He was at the beginning of this game, too. He's the guy who told me about the new and improved stem. That weird-looking fucker. He's supposed to have been dead. I don't know why he's alive. Maybe he was never really killed? I don't know what the hell's going on with him. I think he's a fucking Slenderman or something, though. So what did I just get? Weapon parts. Sweet. Herb over there. Kind of nice that I can craft my own med syringes in this one, because those things were pretty damn rare in the first game. I mean, they weren't as rare as the med kits, obviously. There's a lot of times where I was hurting for health. Didn't have any available. That give me a red thing because I'm close to the signal. Is that what's happening? Yeah, what happens if I hit this? Yeah. Oh, vending machine with goop in it. Okay. Give me more goop, you bright light I can barely look at. Holy shit. How much is in here? Yeah, 3 of them. That's not bad. You know, I don't remember why his right hand is bandaged. Something happened to him in that bar fight or something? I don't remember. Okay.
What's that?
Our horn, dummy. Why? Why is the question? Because I think it's interesting how this game's sort of like open world exploring this weird town as opposed to just basically progressing constantly onward. The first game was. Okay, now go up this thing. And I'm telling you, not wearing glasses still feels weird to me. It's been about 11 days now since the surgery. And it still feels weird to me when I get out of bed in the morning and don't push a foreign object onto my face. And that is a weird sounding sentence, but I mean, having to push a foreign object onto my face to see properly was normal for 34 years of my life. I was 8 years old when I got my first pair of glasses. Now I'm about a week away from 42. So that is the vast, vast majority of my life. I don't even remember what life was like without glasses. Except for the fact that I'm rediscovering it now, but I'm still not used to it. So it feels weird. Just being able to see farther than a couple of inches without assistance feels weird.
I need this worse than you do, pal.
Still alive, he's making noise. Or that guy's making noise. One or the other. Hi! Get off me. Thank you. Roar to you too, pal. Gonna get swarmed now. Okay. First of all, there it is. Laser-sighted handgun. I can stick with this for now until I can see the stats on things at the crafting bench. So I've put a little bit of upgrade into this gun I've got already. I don't know if I want to swap over. I don't know if having a laser sight will even do me any good, honestly, because I've got this crosshair already. Don't know if that's even an upgrade for me, realistically. Get in. How do I get in you? I want to be inside you, please. How do I do that? Do this first, at least anyway. I've never seen nails come in a box like that, but sure. I accept your resources. Guess this stuff was unrelated to everything else. Let's search around the building again. Maybe a door I didn't see. So. Thought that was an herb for a second. That's an herb, though. Hold on. You're having that, thank you very much. Go in here. There's a door. On the side of the building we haven't seen yet. I.e. the actual street entrance side. Angry zombie shit going on in the distance, but they saw me, so that's not my problem. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's the thing I'm looking for. I thought that was some sort of weird monster for a second. I'll scan that in a minute. Let me look around for it. Actually, I guess it's in the back room, isn't it? I guess I'm gonna look around for supplies and things first anyways, but that's basically where I need to go anyways. Well, looks about the same. Yep. Pretty cool. Pretty cool looking crossbow.
Supplies if every cache is overrun with those things. Shit. How am I supposed to get supplies if every cache is overrun with those things? Should do it. You're not getting out of there, shitheels. James, it's Ryan. Come in. I locked a bunch of those things in the room underneath the auto body shop. I'm heading to the visitor center now. James, do you copy?
Oh, good.
Shit.
There's a supply cache under here? I gotta get down there. A new signal.
James, where the fuck are you? Get your ass to the visitor center. You're never gonna believe.
Visitor center it is.
Great, so why did you lock a bunch of those goddamn zombie things in the room with your supply cache? Why did you do that? I mean, it protects the supply cache from other people, but it kind of protects it from you too, doesn't it? You have to burn your supplies just to get your supplies. Here I am about to do the same thing, but down there. These things? This way? Oh. Even the building that the basement was supposed to be in? That, yes. Let's mark that, I guess. How do I get to the basement? Through an outer door? That's possible, but a bit weird. Any basement entrance here? Okay. Maybe from this other building? Against this truck. Just while I'm here. Oh, it's probably a little. Oh shit. Ah! Fuck. Fuck. Oh, dead. Okay. Let's not open that truck again, shall we? Oh, man. That's a whole thing. Do I have to do stuff in here again? No, I don't think so. Done this. Okay. Let's just leave. And try looking around the next building. I thought all that noise sounded more distant. I didn't think that shit was going to be all inside that truck. Anyways. That door was locked. God, the sprint lasts so much longer in this game. You'd tire yourself out in like 4 seconds in the first game. Buying upgrades for your sprint meter was expensive as hell. Fucking... What is the freaking basement to this place? Has to be inside. Maybe there's a button or something I'm missing. Trap door or something, maybe? Huh. Maybe it is this and it's just... Oh, maybe I have to go to the other location and kill them, get a key from them, and then come back and unlock that door. That's probably what it is. Try that. Stay the goddamn hell away from that truck. Try this though. Anybody home? Okay, crafting bench. Let's take a look at these pistols. An upgrade. Actually, wait a second. These upgrades... Oh, it applies to all of them at once? All weapons of the same category. Thank you. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Ammo capacity is nice, but I really want damage. Yes. Damage. I can't afford that. Ooh. Not bad, but I can't afford that either. Can't really afford much of it. How about shoddy? That damage upgrade is pathetic. Do this. And crafting. Let's see. Some handgun bullets. Shoddy. I'm not gonna bother making one of those. I might find one, and I've still got 3 of these. Okay. Fine. Shoddy up. Okay. Alright, so I think we'll leave that one there. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.